Good morning and welcome to Upward Transitions. This is our Moment of Hope broadcast that we do every week. I'm Carla Stinnett, and I'm so grateful that you could be with us today. I have some information to share with you as we are entering this holiday season. This month there's a lot going on, but we just want to say happy holidays from Upward Transitions. And also, we'd also like to recognize and honor those who served and died at Pearl Harbor today as well. We thank you for your service. Upward Transitions, as I just want to go over again the background of Upward Transitions, how we began. We began as Travelers Aid, and we've served the Oklahoma City community area since 1925. We are approaching our 100-year anniversary very soon, just in a couple of years. And we still maintain our volunteer program under the umbrella of Upward Transitions at Will Rogers World Airport. You'll see some of our volunteers there in the information booths throughout the airport there. So we'd like to also give some news and announcement that we've hired a new volunteer coordinator, Jennifer Grover. She will manage our airport volunteers out at Will Rogers. And if you're traveling this month, you will be amazed absolutely at the beautiful expansion at the airport now and all the things, the new retail and the stores and the places for food and beverage. It's so nice out there. It's beautifully done. And we just want to invite you to be sure and drop by one of our information booths and wish our volunteers happy holidays. In a typical year, which also would be known as pre-pandemic, our volunteers assisted close to 100,000 volunteers, or 100,000 visitors at the airport annually. So they do a great service to our community, and we just truly appreciate their time and all their effort in assisting travelers that come through Oklahoma City. And they're very important to our tourism departments and agencies throughout the community as well. So they tell visitors all about what's going on in Oklahoma City, and they help people with their flights. And so they just do a terrific job out there at the airport, and we are very grateful for all of our volunteers. And we welcome Jennifer Grover on board. Welcome, Jennifer. Also, we realize that this is a super busy time for most of us, and it is at Upward Transitions as well. Our team is very busy reaching out to those who are experiencing homelessness to make sure their basic needs are being met through our client pantry with food or clothing, and making sure they have a warm place to stay. As we send out the freeze alerts and the shelters and different agencies that have extra beds to help bring in our homeless population off the streets during these freezing nights. And with winter being upon us, it's definitely a time that we start our initiatives in December to help supply our clients items such as that they'll be needing: coats, gloves, scarves, hats, all these items. And we do that with our annual calendar of sharing. And this is the way that we can fill up in our inventory for scarves and hats and different clothing items, and even food as we provide knapsacks and for snacks and food for them to take. And if they're not warm enough, we get them coats and clothing. So we're in full swing of our annual calendar of sharing. And this is an online and effort that we do that runs from December 1st through December 22nd. Now, this is, like I said, a donation drive to fill our client pantry. And so we invite you to make December a season of sharing for those experiencing homelessness. You can gather a box and each day put the day's designated items in the box. We have a list of an item each day running December 1st through the 22nd. It's on our website at www.upwardtransitions.org, or you can look on our social media. We are posting the list on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And then we also follow up with some daily items like December 6th, this item is this. This is what we're supposed to give today. Today is December 7th, and the item is toilet paper. So all these items that our clients who are experiencing this homelessness, and our clients that are at at risk as far as eviction and don't have the items that are just meeting basic needs, this is an opportunity for you to help serve in your community and give back. And we appreciate all of those who are already participating. So we'd like to give a shout out to Tinker Air Force Base. The clinic there, they're demonstrating their community support by hosting a winter clothing drive, donation drive on the base. So we just want to thank all of them so much. They're collecting coats and gloves and hats to stock our client pantry as well. We also are very thankful to the Oklahoma State Senate for their support in gifting winter clothing items through their holiday giving drive this year. And we just appreciate them so much. They've got a big, beautiful tree up, and they have tags with the items that we need. And all of those who work at the Capitol are taking a tag and then picking up that item and putting it under the tree for their holiday giving drive. And just want to say thank you to Susan, who helped us organize that, Susan Wallace, and we appreciate all their help. And so we've got the calendar of sharing going, and this is an opportunity for anyone to participate in this in-kind donation of blankets and everything that the homeless population will need this winter. One of the things we'd like to remind you is that Upward Transitions is on Amazon Smile. I don't know how many of you shop Amazon. Most of the people I know do shop there online and get a lot of their holiday gifts. But any of your items that you shop online for through Amazon, if you go to Amazon Smile and select Upward Transitions at your charity, we get a few cents off of your purchase, which eventually adds up the more people you have shopping. And also the list of items that are on the calendar of sharing, you can also go to Amazon and there's a list there on Amazon Smile, these items that we are needing for our clients. So we invite you to make your holiday sharing donation or your year-end financial gift by calling our office or visiting us at upwardtransitions.org, or you can even donate by mail. Our address is on our website, or even consider becoming a monthly donor via our website as well. So you can just go to upwardtransitions.org. You can make a one-time financial gift for your year-end contribution, or you can sign up to be a monthly donor. And we would love to share with you all the things that we are doing in the community. We're very excited that our network of nonprofit agencies in the community work very well together. We collaborate and we meet the needs and provide wraparound services for those who are homeless or those who are at risk of becoming homeless. So I just wanted to share some information about what we have accomplished this year, and just to update you on the numbers and how many we have served in our fiscal year, which is July 1st, 2020 to June 30th of 2021. As you know, during the COVID-19 pandemic, countless families lost income and were unable to pay their rent, utilities, and other bills. Heartline, which is the 211 that people can call if they're in need, they received over 11,000 calls and texts, and persons were seeking assistance with rent. And so then also they got over 14,000 calls for people requesting assistance with utilities. So when a household is at risk of the utilities being shut off, they're in danger of being evicted. And so this is a very important time to catch people before they are evicted and out on the streets. It's smart business for the city and taxpayers because it costs a lot less to keep a family in their home than to try to rehabilitate them and get them into housing after they've been on the street. When a household is evicted, it causes a cascade of troubles and their mental health declines. And then it just starts this spiral, which it is better for our community, it's better for taxpayers and everyone involved to go ahead and try to prevent this from happening. So that is a strategy that Upward Transitions uses to reduce homelessness in our community, is to catch these families and individuals before they are evicted and put out on the streets. So just to read you some of the numbers, it was a very, very busy and challenging year for upward transitions during 2020 to 2021. We assisted more than 5,000 people through our case management in our community outreach program. In a typical year, we usually assist around 3,300. So we assisted over 5,000. We partnered with United Way. We are a partner agency to help those who had experienced utility cutoff or power outage during the October 2020 storm. So we helped over 2,700 households during that time and helping them find hotel and warm places to stay and helping pay electric contractors to make repairs on the houses so that they can move back into their homes. So we helped and assisted over 2,700 just during that storm. We also are known as the go-to agency to help those who are experiencing homelessness retrieve their ID. So we research nationally across the United States and sometimes even internationally to get birth certificates and other identification documents for these clients. And, 70% of them don't have ID. And if they don't have ID, they can't get a job, they can't get housing, they can't get the other social services they may need, like medical care or mental health. So it's very important. It's almost like a first step barrier that they have to overcome is they got to have, and they've got to obtain their ID. So we helped over 600 individuals obtain their ID. And then those who are at risk of being evicted or at risk of the utilities being cut off, we assisted over 800 people in that category as far as keeping them in their homes. And during this time of assistance, there was close to 2,000 children that were affected by the assistance that helped either keep them in their homes or got them into housing and got them enrolled in school. Sometimes they don't even have their birth certificates to be enrolled in school. So this is one of the main things that Upward Transitions does within the nonprofit community is to assist this population who may not have identification to obtain their birth certificates. And with the real ID, this is even more challenging here of late. So that we are the go-to agency for that. And then we refer back to other agencies for various other needs that they may have, and we provide those wraparound services. So, we just want to say thank you to everyone, our board, our staff, and everyone, our community partners, United Way, everyone who has assisted Upward Transitions and allowed us to fulfill our mission of preventing poverty in our community. And we would also like to say to you, be sure if you have any questions or anything to give us a call here at 405-232-5507. We're happy to answer any of your questions. And if you know anyone who is in need or a family that needs support, have them call 211. And 211, the Heartline organization, is 24/7. They're always available. It's a hotline that they can call if they're in need, and they can get you connected or someone you may know who's in need connected to the right resources. So we'd just like to say thank you for joining us today, just to share this updated information. We want to say happy holiday. Thank you to all of our donors. Thank you for your support of helping our community's most vulnerable citizens. So happy holidays to you all, and we will see you next week. Thank you.